YouTube, what's going on? Exhibit here. I got an awesome new video for you guys today. In today's video, we're doing our Detroit review. We actually did this already once and my gameplay was not on, so that was just lovely. So this is our second take. But I just wanted to come on and just talk about the Detroit review. I just wanted to come on and talk about Detroit Supercross. This race was crazy. It was insane. That 450 class was absolutely nuts. But let's start off with the 250 class. But let's start off. First off, I didn't even get to watch it live. I had a birthday dinner to go to, and so I couldn't watch it live, but I watched the replays. My homie Liam texted me, and he was just basically said, don't watch or don't see anything on social media. It will give it away. And I thought he was talking about my predictions, but no, he was definitely talking about what happened in the 450 class. So big shout out to Liam for not letting me look at anything on social media because that would have gave it away. But the 250 class, I think, was just pretty standard. Jack got the whole shot, led the whole race, and dominated the whole entire thing. So big shout out to him for winning that. He stayed consistent even with lap traffic. He didn't lose his cool or anything like that. He played it safe and even allowed McAdoo and Pierce Brown to catch up a little bit because I think Jet was just playing it a little bit too safe. But I think that actually was the right play in that race, right? We saw what happened in the 450 class, but with Jet just dominating the whole thing, it didn't really give anything to talk about, right? Jet's just that good right now. I don't think anybody's beating him for the title. I don't think anybody can beat him in a race unless Jet makes a mistake. So Jet is the best one in the 250 class. He showed it in Detroit. But man, if we jump over to that 450 class, I am so glad I didn't look at social media. So glad I didn't look at social media. I thought the race was just pretty standard at the beginning. Obviously, Anderson got around Barsha. Barsha has a type of a finger injury. I thought Anderson was going to pull away and just dominate the race. But out of nowhere, Tomac's coming from like 5th place all the way into 2nd, got all the way into 1st, past Anderson, and just started clicking his laps off. Anderson caught back up because of the lappers. But then once Tomac got around them, he just gapped him. And then Anderson hit the deck, hit his head super hard. And he was out of it. 100% he was out of it. He tried to get back on the bike, and you could see what happened. He got back on the bike, rolled the section, and fell off the bike because he was probably dazed, and he probably didn't know what was happening. So I'm so glad he's safe and didn't get injured even more with anybody hitting him. So I hope he is okay. I hope he comes back for next weekend because that was rough to see. And then that same exact lap, you got Chase Sexton and Cooper Webb going down. I did not expect that one bit. Cooper made a tiny mistake coming out of the corner trying for a triple instead of just doing the regular double they've been doing all night. Clipped it, had to roll the next section. Chase had nowhere to go because he was already doubling it, and then he saw Cooper case it, and his momentum was already pushing him to that double. Landed on him, clipped him. They both went over. Chase hit the deck, and then his bike hit him in the back. Oh my God, that looked like it hurt. Man, that looked like that hurt. But I hope both of them are okay. Chase posted that he'll be fine for Indy, so I'm happy about that. Cooper said he had plans to go get like an X-ray or MRI for his arm on Monday. So I'm praying and I'm hoping that nothing is too major for those because, man, that was a pretty scary crash, and you got to give it up to Cooper for just toughing it out and trying to do more laps. But man, that was a super scary incident. I hope they're doing okay. I hope they make it for Indy. But if not, man, I just hope they heal up and they're okay for the motocross outdoor season because that would suck not to have them. And then you also have Dylan Fernandez going down. I don't know what happened. There's no replay of it. I haven't seen a replay of it. All I know is he was on the sidelines getting his mechanic on his bike, and he was holding on to his mechanic like it was in pain. Like you can tell he was in pain, but I don't know what happened. I wish I can see what happened. Maybe if I find a clip, I'll post it in the video as well, but I hope he's okay. I haven't heard any news on it either. Hope he can come back for Indy, but it was definitely something with his arm. But man, Detroit track was not good for factory riders. 4 of them crash out. That's just unheard of. I don't think I've ever seen 4 factory riders crash out of a Supercross before. Like ever. Not like, I just never seen that before. And it was definitely tricky. The track was tricky. They were saying on the podium it was tricky. You had slick, you had hard, you had soft. It was edgy. But man, that Detroit track took out everybody basically. If we go to my predictions, my 250s was pretty good. 4 out of the 5 was in the top 5. I got the first 2 right, swapped RJ and Pierce. But then in the 450, I had 3 of my top 5 crash out. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. You can't predict that per se, but man, that's rough. That's just super rough for predictions. Fantasy team though, fantasy team did pretty good. Can't complain. We actually, based on our video from Thursday, or I guess Friday when you guys saw it, my team, I didn't actually switch my team at all. I didn't change it. I forgot. I watched practice. I told you guys I was probably change it for practice. I never changed it for fucking practice. And my team did pretty good. Kyle Chisholm could have got better if he was in the top 10, right? Because he was no points or no double points. But my team did pretty good for not changing it, right? I'm actually happy that they all made the main event. Cade was my riskiest pick, and he made it through perfectly. So I'm happy about that. Bogle got the whole shot in the 450 class. You don't expect that. And then Malcolm obviously got second. But man, what a crazy 450 class. What a crazy night in Detroit. I'm so glad I didn't look at social media to spoil that for me, because that was definitely interesting to watch. But what did you guys think about the race? Put a comment down below what you guys thought about it. Were you guys expecting that? Or I guess I don't think anybody was expecting that, but what are you guys' thoughts on it? I want to read them. I want to have a conversation with you guys about it, and we'll go from there. So make sure you guys stay tuned for this week. We got a couple cool videos coming out. We have an elimination, aka battle royale race, coming out, as well as we'll have a predictions video on Friday. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. That one actually popped off pretty well recently, so I'm thankful for that. Thank you guys for watching that, giving that a look. And but yeah, man, thank you guys for all the love recently in the recent videos, TikTok shorts, all that fun stuff, the streams as well. So thank you guys so much for all the love, and we'll catch you guys back here in the next one. What's up, guys?
Not even close. Full on case. Oh my god, this is gonna be good.
Nice, spun out. No, come back here. Come back here.